Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Mighty Moon Astrology. This video is for the Cancer Ascendants and I'm going to talk about your February horoscope. In the month of February, your husband or your wife can be proven very lucky for you, but you will also have some issues with some hidden affairs. I'm going to discuss all this and give you some remedies, so please watch the video until the end. Now, before we dive in, I request you to subscribe the channel. This is a very new channel. All your subscriptions mean a lot to us, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you know about all our new uploads. So, Cancer Ascendant people, you are the king and the queen of motherly instincts to provide care and sensitivity and sympathy to all other people. Now, what happens when Mars goes exalted? Because for the month of February, that is the highlight. Mars is your 10th and 5th lord, and it is going exalted in your 7th house. It has been already 2 weeks because Mars went exalted on January 16th, but we have to go through 23 more days, or more than 3 weeks, in February, in the 7th house. So, what is happening already? As Mars is your 10th lord, then your lord of your job, your profession, your public persona comes to the 7th house. That means your wife or your husband will be the reason of some professional gain. They're going to be proven lucky for you during this month. Okay. And if you have a business partner, they will also be, if you are into business and you have a business partner, then they are also going to be very lucky for you. And if you have a business and don't have a business partner, this time when Mars is exalted in your 7th house, you can think about taking a new business partner. If your business is struggling, or if it is not struggling, even if it is not struggling, you may think about that taking up a new partner, maybe that can help you, but you have to evaluate, and we need to see your own birth chart to give you the specific instruction. But it is a good time to think about partnerships and collaborations. Okay. And if you're already married, then your spouse is going to be very helpful in your business and in your profession. So give them some importance, talk to them, listen to them, and make them participate in your work. Let them be your business and work partner also, even if they are not officially on the paper, they're your partner. Okay? And to be honest, Mars is also your 5th lord. So if you have children, your children are also going to be very lucky for your business and your gains and your collaborations. But every good thing has also some struggles. So, Mars exalted in the 7th house. If your own Mars is not in a good dignity in your own birth chart, then during this time, as Mars is exalted, is very powerful, you may have some problems with relationships, with all the relationships with everybody in the entire world. No matter how many relationships you are in, it can be a little difficult for you to have proper communication and not to get angry at them. It's going to be a little difficult to be calm. So we need to see your birth chart, and you need to be, and regardless of the birth chart, you need to be really, really careful how you interact with other people, your spouse, your business partners, your friends, your family, your neighbors, everybody. Okay. Please be careful about what you say to people, because this is the time that you may say something that later on you regret, but the people who you hurt, they're never going to forget it. And, it sometimes it becomes irreparable. Mm. So, better you be careful during this time. Okay? Okay. Next, on February 2nd, Mercury, your 12th and 3rd lord, will move to your 8th house and meet Rahu. Then on the 5th of February, Venus, your 11th and 4th lord, will also move to the 8th house and meet Rahu. So, 5th February onwards, you have Rahu, Mercury, and Venus conjunction. Okay. And this is not going to be an easy thing. Mercury is your 12th lord, goes to your 8th house. It's a Viparit Raj Yoga. This is a good thing. It looks like a bad thing, but it is not. Because it just shows that through the struggles and through the problems that you have to suffer through, you will actually win at the end. Okay, so you gain because you lose something, or you gain because you went through some pain. Hmm. And another thing is, as Mercury is your 12th lord, it is actually asking you to meditate and to be spiritual and use your intellect, intelligence, and all the information you have, because Mercury is the lord of our intelligence, information, and our intellect, okay, intellectual property. So, whatever intellectual property you have and whatever information and intelligence you have, you need to use it properly. You need to use it through spirituality. Okay, then it will give you very good results. Rahu sitting in the 8th house is creating some problems. I have made a yearly predictions video, and I have talked about these things in a little more details in that video, and I have given remedies that should be done year round. So if you can, please go to that video. I will share the link in the description, and you can know more about the big picture and Rahu, Ketu, Jupiter, and Saturn's position in that video. Okay, for the month of February, you need to be a little careful about how you use your intelligence. And you need to be a little careful about the hidden affairs. Like in the 8th house, Rahu sitting here, we can get sudden gains, sudden loss, we can transform, we can start doing research. And Mercury and Venus sitting here is, to be honest, as a planet and as in isolation, they're not very happy in 8th house. Okay, 8th house is not about luxury. Venus is the planet of luxury and good things and enjoying life, and 8th house is not about that. Mm. And Venus is your 11th lord. That means Venus is the lord of your gains, your dreams, your social network. That goes to the 8,000 meets Rahu. You may do stuff or share information with your social or professional network, which will ultimately backfire. It will not be helpful. And you will regret, like, why did I share all these things? This is my secret. This is my personal life. I'm not, by keeping it a secret, I wasn't harming anybody. But by sharing it, now it has become an issue for me and for other people. Okay, so this is a complicated position for you, and you are an emotional person. As I said, like, you really sympathize with other people, and you can be deceived, because if other people come to you and starts to cry, deceivingly, they're being dishonest, but you don't want to suspect them. You want to believe people. So when they actually try to deceive you, it is easier for them to manipulate you and make you do something that you're going to regret later on. So be careful when Mercury and Venus is sitting with Rahu. And then Sun comes in. On February 13th, Sun comes in to your 8th house, and then Sun gets eclipsed on the 17th of February. Okay, so that is kind of a critical situation. And your Jupiter right now is in 12th house going retrograde. And Jupiter is your 6th lord. Jupiter as a 6th lord in your main chart, to be honest, we need to see where is Jupiter and what is his strength. But in general, Jupiter as a 6th lord is difficult to say whether it is good or bad. So, and in the 12th house going retrograde, right now you do not have much capacity to fight your enemies, to, get into a competition and win. Okay, you may actually get into the debt or take some loans that you will never be able to repay. So this is not the time. During February, do not take any loans. Okay, this is a very critical time for you. You have to be very careful. Hmm? So when Sun comes to your 8th house and gets eclipsed, Sun is asking for a transformation. Now, 8th house is the house of transformation. But what kind of transformation? To be honest, it is a little difficult to say when it is happening in the 8th house. We need to see your birth chart. Hmm. But for any other houses, we have fixed aspects, and we can say that if the sun is getting eclipsed in the 7th house, then we definitely know that now next 6 months you have to concentrate on your marriage, your partnerships, and your relationships. And there should be some transformation. But the 8th house is the general transformation. Of course, we analyze that you as a person should go through some transformation, but there can be something else that your chart, your birth chart is telling us. So we need to see that to understand what exactly you should transform. But sun gets eclipsed, and then moon, your Lagna Lord, will also get eclipsed on March 3rd. Now, I'm telling you this in the prediction of February because before 28 days of any solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, the cosmic energy, the universal energy starts to shift. And we need to be careful during the energy is shifting. To be honest, once the eclipse is done, after that, it's a little easier because it is done already. The energy then is easier to understand. So 28 days after the lunar or solar eclipse, we get to understand what just happened and what we are supposed to do. But before the eclipse, the energy is shifting and we don't exactly know what is happening. So we need to try to align with the universal energy, and we need to know our birth chart, and moon sign, because moon is your Lagna Lord. But for everybody in the entire world to understand the universal energy, we need to know. We need to know the dignity of your moon in your birth chart and moon chart, and we need to know your moon sign in details. Which nakshatra is it in? Okay. So it's very important for everybody, and it's even more important for you. So entire February, there is a complex energy going on. So now let's talk about some remedies so that we can deal with these things a little better. Okay, my first remedy for you is you learn occult science, learn astrology. Among all the occult sciences, I actually like astrology. I'm not asking you to become an astrologer, but learn. Okay, read about it, study about astrology. This will help you to get aligned with the universal energy and manage the energy of 8th house. Okay, if you want to become an astrologer, then you need your 8th house, to be honest. So that will help. So study, learn, and make astrology and occult sciences learning a regular part. Okay, a day-to-day part of your life. Okay. Then the next thing I want you to do, I'm telling everybody to do this because Mars is exalted. Do some exercise, do some physical exercise, go to the gym, do some weightlifting, because this will help you to have the positive, to accept and to enjoy the positive side of the Mars exaltation. Because as I said, Mars exaltation can actually create some issues also for you, for everybody. And if you do the exercise, then your energy will be directed towards the right path. And like for you, Cancer people, you have a possibility to have heated arguments with your spouse, your business partner, or your children, but they are going to be proven lucky for you this month. Okay. And if you deal with them properly, if you do not have any um, argument or fights during this time when Mars is exalted, then this is going to help you during the rest of the year. Okay, so do some exercise and try to channel your energies, your anger, if you are feeling angry, channel your negative energies in the gym. And when you come back home, be very amicable, be very friendly, and be patient with all the people around you, whoever you're in relationship with, your friends, your family, and listen to them. Give them importance and show them that they are important in your life. And the third remedy I want you to do, I'm sorry, for 1 month, maybe this is too much to do, but donate something to an animal shelter, and do it silently. Do not tell anyone, your spouse, your children, your parents, your friends. Do not tell anyone that you donated. And ask the organization, the charity organization or the animal shelter that you donate to, ask them to keep it a secret. They also should not tell anyone. You have to do it secretly, and you have to donate something. It doesn't have to be a big amount. It can be a very small amount, however much you can. Okay, this will really help you to manage the Venus, Rahu, and Mercury energy in your 8th house. And for the other remedies that should be done year round, please watch my yearly predictions video. I will share the link in the description. So that's all I wanted to tell you about February. I'm going to make solar and lunar eclipses videos in details. So please subscribe the channel so that you know when the videos are uploaded. And thank you very much for listening to my video, and I will see you in the next video.